Yo, 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 welcome back to Feuding Bros, the show where we talk about everything football. We focus on the PL, but we go around the world to talk about the main news. Yo, boys, what's going on? We're back again, man. What's going on? What's going on?
We're back. We're back midweek. We like a bit of midweek action. But yeah, man, we're back. I'm happy to be back. A lot to discuss, a lot to talk about. So yeah, nice, excited.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah. And what about you, Freddie? Heard you been
All
like
good,
in the middle of a move, man. Tough,
That's
tough
right.
days, tough days.
Tough days,
Yes,
man.
yes, yes.
Keep up with everything, especially you know, games and all of that. Some games you don't want to see, like we're gonna talk about in my new that ruined my week a little bit. But yeah, ready to dive in, guys.
Nice, nice.
Already. All right. Well, let's switch it up this week, man, because we've had some crazy games in the Champions League. So I want to talk about the Champions League first of all now, because
Yeah.
wow, what a set of semifinals we had.
Yeah.
All right. So on Tuesday we had Borussia Dortmund and PSG playing,
hmm
and
Yeah.
I saw PSG just wiping the floor with them. It was anything but. Borussia
Right.
Dortmund goes away in France and just pulls it off 1-0. What do you guys think of
They
the game?
did. Man, big surprise for me. I know Thierry called it, but that was a total surprise for me. That Borussia
He's been
coming
calling
in
too many
hot.
good results right now, man.
Huh?
I said you've been calling too many good results.
You should have put your bets, man. Put your bets
I know.
up
I
and
I
should. I
know,
should have
right?
put my bets down.
Well, I mean, a couple thousands in your pocket right now, yeah.
I know, right?
for real. You were gonna defeat all the odds, man, because I had my money on PSG, and it was disappointing, man. It was just disappointing from PSG point of view because all the misses, crazy misses. I
So
think they hit
many.
the post like what, almost 10 times between the two games.
You're about 10 times, yeah.
Something
It
ridiculous
was
like
a lot,
that.
yeah.
When it's not going in, it's not going in. You can be Mbappe, you can be wherever you want. Dortmund just had it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. And the first game was at Dortmund. I forgot the name of the stadium, but
Yeah.
the first game was fairly even. But this game this week, it was. I mean, for me at least, second half, it was all PSG. I don't know how they did not
hmm
score. Like
Yep.
it was just
Yep.
attack v defense, man. Like Dortmund like couldn't get out. Like they were just, yeah, man, they were just all over them. But they can score if you don't finish, if you don't take your chances. I mean,
Gotta
what
finish your
what do you
dinner,
want?
man. Gotta finish your dinner.
That's right.
Exactly. You gotta finish your dinner. So yeah, they didn't do it. And again, that's another failure for them, which will hurt this time because they had a kind draw this year.
Yeah.
Um, so
True.
that will hurt. Mbappe's last probably game for PSG. Uh, yeah, I mean he kind of went ghost a little bit. I mean he did all right the last 30. I would give him to him like
Yeah.
the last 30 of this second leg. He was trying to do something. He was actually trying to get involved and stuff. But the first game he was ghost. First
Yeah.
game he was ghost. This game for most of the game he was kind of ghost too. So yeah, man. I knew Dortmund, man. That's all they had. They only had Champions League and
Yeah.
at home over two legs at home. They're so dangerous with the yellow wall and away they just try and hang on and not get destroyed. And it's been working. It's been working for them. So yeah, yeah. Congrats to them.
Yeah, man, crazy game. And there's one thing that I know about Dortmund is that they're gonna concede every game. The
Yeah,
fact that they did not concede this game is just
Yeah.
the
yeah.
purest miracle. It's the biggest miracle in the whole world. Like, I
Right.
mean, come on. How many times you want to hit the post? I mean, and it was just crazy. What a game, especially in the second half, like you said. Like
Yeah.
PSG could have been there. They could be here right now. They could be there right now and still not
They would
score.
have scored.
That's just how bad
Yeah,
it is.
For real.
They were just. But I mean, can I call it unlucky? Because I mean, at the end of the day, you do
You
need
can
some.
say that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you do need some, some realism in front of goals too. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
chances that they missed, man. Come on, it's just like captains, man. Usman Dembele, man. I don't know what's this guy. This guy, what a waste. What
For
a
real.
waste of
He
talent, man.
flatters to deceive. That's what it is. Like,
Flat as this.
he will
That's
he
the
will
word.
get you off your seat just to go sky it.
He's like a modern day Gervinho, man. That's what he is, man.
For real.
Bro, that's disrespect.
That's what he is, man. Modern day Gervinho, man. I'm telling you, man.
Man, I agree.
In 2 or 3 players and cross the ball like he's ashamed or something. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Nah, man, Usman Dembele, man. I'm done with him. Done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You have
He's not.
to go up.
Yeah, he's not been living up to the hype, man. Like, if you can't finish, what are you good for? What are you
To be
good
honest,
for?
he's been having a decent season, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
actually, yeah.
when the push comes to shove,
Mhm.
he disappears, man. The guy you just can't count on him, and
He's not reliable. Yeah, he's not reliable. He's not
not
Exactly.
reliable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, does that result open the path? Sorry, for Real Madrid 15th. Let me say that again. 15th.
They're saying
Champions
like
League.
quinceañera. Like quinceañera. Oh
Like
man, they're gonna
Quinceañera.
win. They're gonna win it, man. I mean,
Oh my God.
It would take a
Again.
miracle, the biggest miracle in football, for them not to win that.
For
Yeah.
them, exactly.
Yeah.
That would be like, if Dortmund wins that would be the top of the top of miracles, man.
Yeah, top of the top. Because the thing is with Madrid, the annoying thing with Madrid is that Dortmund could be winning 3-0 with 10 minutes to go.
I know.
And they'll come back.
And they'll come back. That's the annoying thing with Madrid. You can never tell. You can never tell what they're gonna do.
They've been doing that for years, man. For years, and every
it's not luck.
time.
It's not luck. You cannot call it luck anymore. I mean,
It's not
every
luck.
year I'm like, when Bayern scored, I was like, because I think they scored in like what 75th, 78th. It was kind of late in the game when they
It
scored.
was earlier. I think it was like early 60s. I think early 60s.
I was at work. I didn't watch the game. I was at work, but I get my pings, innit? Like, I get my pings every time there's a ping. So my phone pings 1-0 Bayern. I'm like, this is it, man. When I look at the time, but I'm not even watching the game, but I'm just thinking, Bayern, you won't do that to Bayern, right? You can do that to everybody, but I know you're Real Madrid, but you won't do that to Bayern. And then I'm waiting for the ping for the end of the game. Next ping, it's a goal.
Goal from Rossello.
And goal from Rossello. No, before that there was the disallowed goal, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, they're done. They're gonna crush me. But nah, man, the Real Madrid, man, this is a team to respect.
Man,
and I watched the highlights. I watched the highlights, and to be honest, this is one of the games where they actually dominated the game.
They did.
They did.
And to be 1-0 down, that was actually against the run of play.
Literally, yeah.
I think we lost Thierry for a second there.
That's right. Yeah, you should be back.
Yeah, but let's just carry on. Yeah, so that was just against the run and play, but to come back like that again, come back like that, and it's just a test. It's just a
bro. This team will give you headache, man. Like, this is what they do every single time.
Every single season.
They are in the worst scenarios, and they find a way. That's why it's so hard to bet against them. Obviously, as Thierry said, the way we look at it right now, you're like, oh yeah, it's Madrid's 15th, and let's call it a day from there. But I still want to give Dortmund a chance because I really want them to win this. I don't want Madrid to come and get it again against all odds. And it's not like they had like a run like PSG. Not at all. They have big teams. They always have big teams all the way. And you can't even argue that because they beat everybody. They beat all the top guys, and they come here and trying to get it again. So
I've had some disgusting predictions all the way through this competition, right? I think I've been wrong more times than I've been right. But to be honest, I'm gonna go with Real Madrid because you just cannot go against them. You can't.
Yeah. These guys are terrible.
Real Madrid
Man.
in the Champions League final is as sure a thing as I don't know, just oxygen on Earth. You know, it's just like to me, that's it. They just give them the trophy right now.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, just give him the trophy. I don't see Dortmund winning. I don't see. I mean, we know how the game's gonna go. It's probably gonna go a little bit like this game when like Real Madrid's gonna dominate, Dortmund's gonna park, try and hit them on the counter, and you probably can hit them on the counter. But that's the thing. Like even if you're 2-0 up, even if you're 2-0,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
like they'll find a way. They'll find a way, and they're not gonna be wasteful like PSG. When they get in, they score. Like they don't
score. Vini is on fire.
They don't mess around. Yeah.
Vini is past Mbappe at this point. At least if you look
yeah,
at
that's a debate right now. That's a debate this year.
There's a debate. There's a big debate. If you're looking at the season, he's doing better than Mbappe. Like,
well, of course. I mean, collectively and individually, is just he's gone above him. Yeah,
he's a killer. Yeah, he's a killer. And if it keeps like this, like Mbappe is gonna just ghost. He's gonna come to Real Madrid and bench. I don't know. Obviously, he can play striker. But Roselu is making a name for himself.
He's not gonna be there next season. Roselu is on his last legs, man.
He's old. I was so surprised when I heard he played at Stoke. I'm like, what?
Yeah. He came for like a season or two, right? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. He played at Newcastle too.
At Newcastle as well, yeah.
I don't remember him there, but yeah, I think the Stoke days. I remember. I didn't think it was the same guy, but I mean, yeah,
right.
Like right. Yeah. But on that point, quickly, yes, the what's his name? Kylian Mbappe transfer to Real Madrid is pretty much done, right?
Right.
And I was having this conversation with some of my friends earlier in the week, and I was like, what is Kylian Mbappe going there to do? Like, is he because his best position is off the left, right?
Yeah.
Cutting in off the left, and scoring.
Mm-hmm.
You already have Vinicius there. Kylian Mbappe, is he gonna want to play as a conventional number 9?
Right.
And if he is, what do you do with Bellingham? Because Bellingham is the one who's been playing false 9 in this formation that Ancelotti has, which has been working. He has these hybrid strikers / wingers with Vinicius and Rodrigo on the other side, and then Bellingham playing that false 9/10 thing.
Yeah.
Is that not going to upset the balance at Real Madrid? I mean, I know Ancelotti is is a genius. He will figure it out. But I mean, I'm just thinking, do they actually need Kylian Mbappe right now?
That's the question.
He comes with, yes, of course, the talent, but he comes with all the baggage, with the ego, with just all of that. Do they actually need that right now?
That's the big question at the moment, man. I think for what the way things look right now, obviously with them about to win, a double, having La Liga now and going for the Champions League, they don't need him. That's the facts of the matter. They don't need him right now, at least right now. Now, if Roselu goes, then yes, maybe they need somebody to fill in, and that's why they're gonna put Mbappe. There's no other place. I mean, Rodrigo is on form. Vini is on form. It's going to be great for the rotation as well, But it's only to the mastery of Carlo that we can rely on to mix it up and make it work. Otherwise, they don't need him. Factually, they don't need him.
This reminds me a little bit of when KD went to the Golden State Warriors. You all remember that? I feel like that's like a similar situation. A team that they're good without you, So you can't really come with your ego. You can't really come with anything.
Right.
You're just gonna be like, dude, we were
So he
winning
was just
before you.
just part of the team there when you went there. Yeah.
Exactly. You're
Just
part of
blend.
exactly. You're just part of the team here, bro. Like
No, but you
like,
know, but you know the difference with KD and like KD is like he's a team player, right? He was a team player. He was happy to be
That's
part
true.
of the
exactly
jigsaw, you know.
of the bigger team.
Is Kylian Mbappe with his ego? Is he gonna accept that? Is he gonna accept sometimes that, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna play you today. You're gonna bench today because I want to play this and such and such, you know. Is he gonna accept that, or is he gonna want to play? He's gonna want to come and be like, "Yo, I'm the top man. I'm Kylian Mbappe and all that." I mean, it's hindsight is 2020, so we'll see. In the end, but I mean, it's just an interesting fact that I'm just interested to see how they're gonna balance it out.
Right? Yeah. That's interesting, man. It's gonna be real.
I think if there's a manager that can make it work, it's Don Carlo.
It's the man.
If there's a man that can make it work, it's him. So we'll see. We'll see next season. But if it clicks, I mean, Vinny, Mbappe, Rodrigo, oh my days!
Ridiculous.
Just give him the next Champions League, man. Like I don't know
the next 10
who's gonna stop them, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. But
quick note on that. What do you guys think about the controversy at the end of the game? Because that's a big that was mad from the referee. Completely destroyed. Bayern has all the right to complain. Obviously, I know you guys.
I mean, did they actually confirm that he was offside? I don't even know if they confirmed because
they never did because the side referee raised his flag. So at that point, the call is already made. So they cannot go to VAR. That's the rule there.
Yeah, because he blew before the goal. So I mean, you can't. That's one thing is you cannot accept the goal because the whistle went before the goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know, this is what I've thought about this situation. Yeah, and this is what I'm thinking. Is there something sketchy about it? in all these offside calls, most of the time, they let the game go until the ball goes out and everything. Why is it that this specific time the guy was so quick to raise his flag?
He was so quick.
Too quick.
So usually that's what they do. And then everyone is like, even when it's obvious, everyone is like, well, so why did you not raise your flag? Why did you let them action this go all the way to the end? And then now you're going to raise your flag. Everybody's pissed off about that, right?
Yeah.
But this is the first time in a long time that I've seen a ref, like a linesman,
too quick,
raise his flag so quick. And then after that, once the ref blows, everything after that is redundant. I mean,
and I can just say, the crazy part is that
the guy is offside. I don't even think he is offside.
That's the thing.
I don't think
you cannot confirm it, and the way you look at it is not offside. At least the guy that received the ball and made the header, it was not offside. I watched that a few times. It was just not offside. Simple. The crazy thing is that the same thing happened with Rudiger at the other end when they scored the goal, the second goal. It was like the way it looked offside for Rudiger. It really actually looked offside.
Yeah, but they let the action play out.
They let the play go on. And why for Bayern you guys were so quick? That was a little fishy, man.
It was fishy.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that.
That was sketchy. That was some sketchy stuff, man. And then they ended the game so quickly. It was just like, let's go before.
Let's move on. Nothing to see here. Like, come on, man. That was fishy.
That was fishy, man.
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, who would have thought that Neuer would have had like a howler like that in a game, like in a special game like this? I mean, all of this is just it's Real Madrid's pressure, man. I mean,
exactly.
Any other team, Neuer does not do that.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that he will not do that. Any other team.
Yeah. And the thing is with them, as soon as it makes that mistake and they score, you know they score. Right?
You know
it's done.
You know that's it. You know they've won it.
You know they've won it. Like they know they've won it. All the fans know they've won it. Everybody knows it's done, man. It's crazy, man. The amount of and that's the thing. I remember I saw like a meme after they beat Man City, and there was like one side they had Man City, and they put like tactics, 4-3-3, like rotation, false nine, inverted fullbacks, whatever, all this complicated stuff. For Real Madrid, they just have the power of friendship. That's literally it. That's literally it, bro. Like they just have.
That's what you need, like. That's what
you need. That's what you
need.
Whole
unit, man.
It's a whole unit. They believe in each other. And like, they're just unstoppable in the Champions League, especially. They're
for real.
Unstoppable. Yeah,
they have that juju, man. They have that Champions League juju, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, like Fred said, every year it's the same story. Like we just can't. It's not luck anymore. It's just what they do.
It's just what.
Anyway, let's move on from these people. I mean, I wish I was a Madrid fan because I'll be laughing.
It's fun, man. It's fun being a Madrid fan.
I'll be like, yo, don't even talk to me right now because but I don't know, and it's disgusting to see, to be honest. Yeah. Let's move on to the Europa League. That was a crazy game in the Europa. I just want to touch on that game real quick because
that was crazy.
Bayern Munich, Roma. What a game that was! I don't know if you guys watched it, but oh my god, that was a crazy game. So yeah, just a quick recap. Roma goes 2-0 up, and we like in the dying minutes. So at that point, 2-0 up. At that point, we're going to extra time, right? Mm-hmm. But we entering the dying minutes. I think it was like after the 80th minute when Leverkusen equalizes, and then right in the depth.
Almost the last
80 second minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they go 2-1, but 2-1 they're still going through. But there's one thing that we need to talk about is that unbeaten record.
Man, they're doing it.
And they go literally last minute of the game.
Yep.
Literally last
and
minute.
a real goal up there. A fantastic goal.
Fantastic goal. To keep that record going. Hey, man. Kudos to Leverkusen. But that was a game, man. I mean, Roma.
That was a game. Roma looked good. They fought. They hung in there. There are some chances. Leverkusen, man, I love the way they play, man. I just love the way they play. Like, it's so beautiful to watch. Like the rotations, like it's so free. Like, it's like people going everywhere, like ending up in weird places and
you know what I like about them. You know what I like when they get to the edge of the box, but like on the side, right, on the other edge of the box, but side, everyone is expecting like a cross, but someone's gonna make a run this way and then that way, and then instead of crossing, they'll just look for that through. Oh my god, it's just patterns,
they look for that. And they love these like short passes. Like they get close to each other and they do these like little 1-2s, little short passes, and then they get in. Like, oh man, I mean, they had a lot of chances. Like they could have ended this game quickly if they were.
Well, the keeper was amazing today, man.
The keeper was very good. Yeah, he was very good.
And then the thing is, he does all that. And then it's his fault. The first
it's his fault.
The first game is down to him. Why are you gonna flap? You're gonna do all that and then you're gonna flap at it like that.
He flapped at it, man. But man, Leverkusen, man. Frimpong, he's a pace abuser. Like, come on, man. He's just abusing pace on the wing over there.
And he knows it as well. He knows it.
You know he's gonna wait on that side, man.
Man, they're just too dangerous, man. I want to see that Super Cup. I want them to win it. I want to see that.
Right. Against
Leverkusen, that would be a game and a half.
That's like I mean, to be honest, the European teams, they actually take that game seriously.
Yeah, they do.
It's the English that take it as a charity game or something like.
Yeah. That's true. But what a game!
But nothing is won yet because Olympiacos No, no,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Atlanta. No, I was going to talk about Aston Villa, but Atlanta, who knocked out Liverpool. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
Yeah.
They also went through smash Marseille
yeah,
3-0. I didn't watch that game, but yeah, I saw the highlights. I mean, it seemed pretty comfortable for them.
Right, right,
yeah.
right. That's what I heard too. I didn't watch it either.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
that's an
yeah, we
interesting
got
final.
interesting final. Atlanta against Bayern Leverkusen.
Yep.
That would be two attacking teams, two teams that want to play football. That
Yep.
is gonna be a cracking game. Uh, just to finish a little bit on our European tour. Our last English representative getting absolutely destroyed home and away at Olympiacos, Aston Villa. Just getting slapped back to earth, man. To be honest, they thought they were gonna go and win it, but hey,
Man, this is Europe. This
this
is
is the
Europe.
arrogance of the English. You go
Yeah.
there and you think these European teams, they're gonna, you're gonna just walk all over them, but no, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Olympiacos is a that's a old school team, man.
That's an
Yeah.
OG team, man.
Yeah, no, they've been around the block, man. They know when they just
Exactly.
6-2 an
Yeah.
aggregate, man. Got smashed.
They
But
did.
yeah,
They did. Yeah, man.
you all got anything to say about that game, real quick, before
Not
we
so
move
much.
on?
So much. I was just
Yeah.
gonna piggyback real quick on Leverkusen, just to say they equal the unbeatables record as of today. So everything else they
49,
do is history, you know.
49. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anything else is a
Yeah.
bonus.
exactly.
Yeah. So they're gonna do it, man. But yeah, on Olympiacos and Aston Villa, yeah, man. I saw the highlights, but I remember I saw a post on Instagram of a Villa fan talking about saying, "Oh yeah, that this is because of the Prem that Olympiacos they had 2 weeks off. That's why they look fresh and fit, and like we look tired and so because the Prem doesn't help the European teams." And I was like, come on, man, like come on, give them some credit. You guys thought you were gonna just bash through this competition
Right.
and you got slapped. And the game before, they got slapped up by Lille. They got lucky to go through.
Yeah.
And the Lille outplayed them both games. They were lucky to go through. They go to Olympiacos, they get smashed, and now they're trying to say, oh, it's because of okay. The same Prem gives you guys 100 million. I don't know
It's
transfer.
just a tired
transfer.
argument. It's just a tired
Yeah.
argument. Every
So
year.
like
Every year when English teams don't do well, it's always because of the Prem. But when they
Right.
do well,
yeah,
you don't hear them. What
Exactly.
happens? I mean, it's a rotation. Sometimes you win it, sometimes you lose it. What about
Exactly.
those years where you I think in across all competitions in the semifinals there was like four English teams in the semis.
yeah,
I think it was I can't remember what year that was, but there was like all across the European competitions
yeah.
there was English teams galore. What about then? Was the Premier League like different then?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's when they hype it up. That's when they're like, oh,
Right,
best league in the
argument.
world and all of that.
Yeah, the argument it's just the arrogance of the Premier League. I mean, it is the greatest league in the world, but come on,
Yeah.
man,
It is.
you have to respect the other leagues too. They
Exactly.
play football over there. They play football over there
Yeah.
too, man.
But
They
yeah,
play football too, man.
Right.
Exactly.
At a
Exactly.
decent level. Who would have thought that? Yeah, we almost had an all German final in the Champions League.
almost.
Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that?
Yeah.
Dortmund would have got there. I mean, whoever bet for Dortmund to get to the final of the Champions League, man, he's probably a millionaire right now.
Yeah. It is, man. It is for sure.
But yeah, guys, that was our tour of the European competitions, and we are looking forward to just crazy finals. To be honest,
Finals,
I mean,
yeah.
when are the finals? I think it's like right towards the end of the month, or 20. When is it? 27th
Yeah,
or
I
30th.
think
yeah.
yeah. I think Europa League is like the 22nd I saw, and probably Champions League is probably that week after.
The
the week
29th.
after.
Yeah, so yeah, man.
All
End
right,
of this
well,
month.
very much looking forward to that. All right, guys, let's switch over to the Premier League because it was spanking galore across the ball on game week, game week 36. It was. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Right.
my goodness.
But before we get to y'all, I'm sure you're desperate to talk about y'all. Let's start with the champions. Let's start with the champions who absolutely
Oh my goodness.
destroyed Wolves 5-1.
City is steamrolling right now. They're just in the business end of
They are
the
on
league.
it. And then and Haaland is on it.
Haaland is coming back. Everybody's like kind of looking into good form. The team is fluid. Dude, they are in the business end of the league, man. They're not playing right now. They're steamrolling. Hard to see how they're gonna lose any game, obviously. Everybody's kind of hoping Tottenham does a miracle, but Tottenham don't look good right now, man. They don't look good.
Terrible.
Fulham,
They look terrible.
Yeah, things are falling off over there. So
Yeah.
is this City?
we're hoping on Fulham. Forget Spurs, man. We're hoping Fulham will do.
But Fulham is on holiday right now.
They're flying kites and everything. What you think about it? Flying kites in training and everything. They are on the beach.
They're on the beach right now. They're done for the season, man. They're
They're
done.
safe. They got nothing to play for. Look,
Yeah.
they're just going to let City just completely steamroll them again, man.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
Only Tottenham has something to play for, so that's why I think they will give it a fight. But do they have the minerals? Like, man,
I don't know. I don't know if they have the minerals, man. I think it's cities, man. I think it's cities. They have Fulham. Yeah, Fulham on the beach. West Ham last day. They're horrible right now. I think who they lose to this week? They got demolished by somebody. What was it again? Chelsea. They lost 5. They took 5 against Chelsea. So West Ham is not gonna do anything. And yeah, I mean Tottenham at home. City always struggles there. So it's gonna be the game to watch. And it's midweek. After this week, I'm sure City will breeze through Fulham this week. And then they'll get the midweek game. You never know. Maybe a bit of tiredness. We never know. We'll see. But that's the only banana skin I see. Apart from that, I don't know. I think City's got like one hand on the title, man. It's looking peak. It's looking peak.
Indeed, but hey, it's not over. It's not over.
It's not over.
It sings, so we are still in it. And the thing about it is you gotta be in it to have a chance, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm Fulham took 5 points off of us this year. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I don't have any confidence in Spurs. I know the history is there. City always struggles there, but City is. But I have a feeling it's not over, man. I have a feeling there's a last little twist that we'll see. But then, is it gonna be? Because I think City plays Fulham before we play you guys, right? Is it going to be the fact that they're points and then we go there hoping, needing the points, and then you guys,
I'm sorry. If you guys don't beat us, you don't deserve to be champions. As simple as that.
I agree. If we don't beat you guys, then we don't deserve anything at all. Let's scratch everything that happened this year. We don't deserve anything, man, because United, man. We'll get to you guys in a second. But it's just man, it's disgusting to see.
It's a zoo. It's a zoo.
But I mean, this title race, man. I'm telling you guys, there's still one more little twist, man. I think, and I'm hoping.
Who do you guys have on the final day? Who do you guys have?
Everton, which is tough, but at home.
It is tough. But
they're on holiday. They're safe.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it seems like we always get Everton like last day of the season, because I think we got them last year and then they were on holiday too, and then we smashed them like 5-0 or something. And it seems like we always get him. I don't know why. It's that Everton last of the season in the sunny day. It seems to be a thing for Arsenal.
Yeah.
So,
But I would say this is like, in my opinion, this is the I don't want to say the only way, but like the best way for you guys to win it in that you guys are chasing and you're hoping like they flounder. Let's say we go into the last day and it's like level on points and stuff like that, and or maybe they're 1 point ahead and you're hoping that they don't win the last day and then you win your game. Because there's less pressure like that. I feel like if you guys go into the last day and you're top, I think you guys will choke.
Dude, forget the last day. If this weekend, because City plays Saturday morning, right? If City, for example, draws or loses, I don't think Arsenal is going to go and beat. Like, that's the thing with Arsenal. When they know, I hope nobody tells them, hey, City is sleeping.
Yeah, they need to cut themselves off social media, turn every TV off, just get in a bubble and just stay there until the game time, man. Don't talk to nobody. You know what I mean? You don't even want to know nothing, man.
You don't want to know nothing.
Man. You know what? It's. I would love to argue against that, right? But we have precedent. We have precedent, and it just seems to be our story. Yeah, when the pressure is on, we just cannot seem to get that step forward. But when there's no pressure, you will see Arsenal as the best team in the world, man.
Right.
Best team in the world. We can smash anybody with no pressure. No pressure, no problem. Yeah. But when the pressure, when the pressure mounts, that's what needs to change at the club, man.
Yeah.
But I just got a feeling maybe. Well, we say that every year too. This year is different. This year is different. This year is different. So I'm just gonna jam my hype, right? And just wait for it. Just go game by game. Well, we got you guys next, and hopefully we're gonna smash you lot just like South London FC did. The Mandem FC.
Bro, I'm literally just hoping it's not an embarrassment. That's it, because I know the win is
Mandem FC, man. You go to Selhurst and get touched up, man. You get felt up like a little kid.
You know what? We will take all the banter right now because that's what we deserve at this point. And you know what? There is a lot of circumstances as well. When I saw a back four last game, I was done. I was done with the team. I'm like,
you knew already,
because that back four was pitiful.
It's Crystal Palace, man.
Bro.
I mean, it's Crystal Palace on form, though. On form. And the thing is...
They are playing well, to be honest, man. That's the man, man. This is the people's team.
But still, it's Crystal Palace, bro. It's Crystal Palace.
What are you talking about, Crystal Palace? Ballers everywhere you look, man.
They're a good team, man. They're a good team. They can give anybody some trouble, But the way is more so in the way. It's not really the result, it's the way. They just came and strolled by. There was Olays towards the end. We looked like out of breath. It was pitiful. All right. You have Evans back there, Casemiro.
Man like Johnny.
Bro.
Man like Johnny.
Johnny was actually good, but you look next to him, Casemiro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
You just wanted to get on the pitch.
What was Casemiro doing in that first goal, man?
What is he doing?
What is it
doing?
What kind of tackle is that?
Bro, this is criminal. You guys understand? This is a crime. The way he's playing, the way this team is playing, and especially him. It's a crime. Like this, they should get jailed for this, but they should get jailed.
People get 6 months for less.
Bro, people get 6 months for less. For less. You guys are professionals. You won 5 Champions Leagues. Look at how you're getting points.
300K a week, bro.
No, that's not.
They should have paid them, man. They should have cut the salary off for at least a good week for that.
Bro, right? Like they need to refund the fans. The fans were actually clapping them. I'm like, you guys are nice. You guys are nice, man. Because that's a disgrace. That's an absolute disgrace. And we're gonna get to the point again. Mr. Ten
This is
Hag,
beautiful, man.
you know you have no defense. You know your team is completely dead this season.
You're not changing
Why?
nothing.
Why do you still insist on playing front foot?
Why?
I don't know, pressing football, playing out of the
Makes no
back.
sense.
Why?
It makes no
Why?
sense. The thing
Why?
is, I don't know. I think you guys saw it. His interview.
Which made sense, but
He made
still,
a lot of sense in his interview. It explained a lot of things. He explained
I
his
did
approach to everything. Definitely check it out. But he made some sense. He made a lot of sense. Now, the one part that was a little bit sketchy for me was that he was saying that, look, he has this system, he has this way of playing, but he hasn't had the players to do it. So what he did was he stuck to it. Instead of changing the system because you don't have the players, and then when the players come back, you have to change it again back to the original. It was like, let's just carry on with the system so that when people come back, we already have that implemented. I'm like, that's not coaching. That's not what coaching is. So you come and you have something set, and then no matter what, you stick to that. That makes no sense. You have to adapt. That's the whole point of being a coach, you know. So that was the one part I was.
Well, I've been telling you this since however long ago, but y'all still wanted to stick with this guy. But let's talk about him real quick, because there is this growing shadow of man like Southgate. I mean, the rumors that are there, they're not going away, man.
No, the rumors are dead. It's dead. Right now, it's too cold. That's the leading candidate.
I would take Tommy T, bro. I would take Tommy.
I wouldn't. He's not gonna come and change nothing with these crappy players, man. He's not gonna change nothing.
That's true.
Please be Southgate, man. Please be Southgate.
Bro, the way people reacted to that, he knows he cannot come because people are gonna just throw stones at him, literally. Like they were like,
he might surprise you though. He might surprise you guys.
We don't even give him. He's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get that chance. He's not getting the chance to surprise us.
Man's like,
no, bro. No, bro.
Bro, somebody with England.
Allow it.
Bro, allow it. Somebody with the whole England squad, the best players, quote unquote, in the world. Look at the football he's playing. And he's gonna come to Man U with these dead players.
Don't look at the football, man. Don't look at the football. Look at the record. Man's got unbelievable record, man.
Come on, man.
Unbelievable record.
He's not stepping nowhere.
No, he's not. He cannot come.
I rather keep Ten Hag, man.
That's the thing. That's one of the things. Probably the biggest thing. I want to keep Ten Hag. Yeah, I want to keep Ten Hag. And that's one of the things saving him. Like, there's no like.
There's no like hate man. Without even knowing him, you just hate him.
Nah, bro. We've seen his record, bro. And like, who has he managed? Like, he got that England job on connections. Like, who did he manage? Who did he manage before that? Middlesbrough. Come on. Like, he got them relegated, bro.
Got them relegated, bro. It's not the same. Like, you play games every month or so, waiting for tournaments. It's not the same. The league is too intense for him, man. He can't keep up. Bro. I can tell already.
Nah, he's a changed man, man. Middlesbrough about 2 years ago.
Stop, man.
Arteta out, Southgate in. I'll
take Sam Allardyce, bro.
Yeah, like never.
Before I take this guy, bro.
For real.
Sam Allardyce, you know.
Jesus bro, come on, bro. But yeah, that's what's saving Ten Hag right now. Like, there's no for sure candidate that you can be like, oh, this guy. I know obviously nothing is sure in football, but I know this guy most likely will get us like back to a good place. You know, if there was like a Jurgen Klopp, I know he's never gonna come to Man U, obviously. But if there was a guy of that caliber of like Jurgen, of Carlo Ancelotti, of maybe Guardiola, of that caliber out there that would come, then you can say, okay, yeah, Ten Hag, get out. But then if you're gonna go get a new guy, you're gonna get a guy that's kind of the profile of Ten Hag before he came to us, like up and coming, popular, kind of everybody wants him.
It's a gamble.
stuff like that. And it's gonna be another gamble. You're gonna get Ruben Amorim. You're gonna get I like Gasperini at Atalanta. You're gonna get Thomas Tuchel as well. I mean, it's kind of the same. De Zerbi too. I mean, yeah, De Zerbi too.
We're not gonna break
They're all great coaches.
Huh? We don't have money to break his contract. I think De Zerbi is off the table, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I heard he wanted to stay as well. That's what I heard.
Yeah, he wants to stay. He's on contract.
Yeah. I mean, they're good options, but like it's another gamble. It's another project you're gonna start, and it's just another restart basically. And
literally, and that's
what let this guy. Yeah, let him finish. I think, in my opinion, unless things get super toxic, I'm not sure if it's there yet. We'll see in the next game how the players react.
Yeah.
But unless it gets super toxic where the players are like, we can't even work with this guy, let him have his season next season. And
because we're not gonna do much anyway. Like next season, what is he gonna have to worry about? Just the league, really? Because we out of the conference league, we're out of Europa. We out of Europe, like, bro. We're not playing for nothing. We don't play like.
Do you trust him with money though? Do you trust him with like actually having a decent?
That's the thing.
Yeah,
most of his transfers has been just disastrous. Like,
no, the thing is, we gotta understand when he was doing all of that, there was no structure. He was the one doing pretty much everything. He just went for the guys.
Bro, he brought a lot of his players, man. He brought a lot of his players, his own players.
Yeah.
So
that's because the board asked him, hey, you need players.
I mean, it doesn't matter about the structure if your players are not doing the thing.
Yeah. Right? No, it matters in the fact that if you have a structure, then you have scouts, and scouts can let you know about players. They can let you know. They can negotiate deals even better. He didn't even have that. He didn't have nobody to negotiate. Like for Anthony, for example, he wanted him at the beginning of the summer, and we just didn't have money. We wasted time.
We got nobody to. We don't have no good negotiators. We wasted time.
We don't have no good negotiator. Like apparently, it takes days from the management team to I don't know whoever is in the scout team to receive to even talk to each other. It takes days for communication to happen within the department, and that was before.
I mean, we all know your structure is effed up. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo has already told us about guys.
Exactly.
But so the thing is, he got some players. He got most of the players that he wanted, and most of them.
He didn't. He wanted Kane. He wanted De Jong. He wanted what's his name? There's a few players that he didn't get. The ones he got, I'm telling you, it was like last minute type stuff. Mount, that was the last. No, that wasn't last minute. That was actually early in the summer, last summer.
This
is the one that I don't understand.
He wanted Mount.
He wanted Mount.
Casemiro was last minute.
Casemiro was last minute.
He wanted him because we couldn't get De Jong. He was last minute. Yeah.
His whole philosophy was based around De Jong.
But you have to admit, Freddie, that he got a good amount. You're never gonna get all the players you want.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah. We wanted Modric. We wanted Madrid.
Exactly.
That was our first. That was our number one target. We didn't get him. Plan B, man. Plan B. So we're not gonna go and get Nicolas Pepe because we didn't get Madrid. You know what I mean? It's just an example. Like the guy recruitment up to now has been mediocre, to say to be nice. And he has to take a lot of responsibility on that, man.
I think it's a little
I think his only player that I could see in the team that did some kind of good thing, and but he's always injured anyway, is Martinez. He's the only one that was some kind of success, to be honest.
I mean, Holland was good too.
Who?
Holland was a good signing too.
Holland, but not for now.
Obviously, the price was too much, but like
Holland is not signing for now.
I think that's the issue. It's the price. It's the price on the players that he got. I think that's where people are really mad at him. The price that he paid for those players. Because if you buy Anthony at 30 mil and he's playing like he is right now, there's no pressure on him. Hey, he's a 30 mil player. He's gonna develop whatever. But you go pay this guy 90 mil, so all the pressure is on him. So the negotiation was really bad for everything. Even Mount, there was no way Mount was 55. Like what? This should have been like a 20 mil signing. He's a reject, you know. So I think
I agree that it's not on him. Like the price of the players. I mean, he just writes up he just draws up a list, and then he goes to whoever is in charge. Go and get this player, go and get this player. So the negotiation side, however much you guys pay for such and such, that's not on him. But at the end of the day, he's the one who drew that list. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And if the list is bad, then it will look even worse when you overpay for those players. You see what I mean? I mean, that's because the list is bad already.
But to be fair, I would say this to be fair to him. Obviously, this season they all look terrible, but last season,
that's what I'm saying.
Decent. Like Casemiro looked good last season. Eriksen looked good last season. Even Anthony was somewhat tolerable last season.
He scored goals.
So like as a manager, I don't know how much you can account for your players going from one season to the next, becoming like I don't know what happened to them during that time. So I would say that's where, but I do agree with you that he needs to do better on the recruitment side.
Definitely.
I think there's been a lot of misses.
And that's why the structure is coming in to help him. Because when he came, it was still Manu of the rebuild kind of thing. There was no structure. He was doing everything. Like there was no scouting. That's why he was like, these are the guys that I know. Please go get him. These are the guys that I like. Please go get him. But there's no actual scouting. If you're not scouting a player and checking on him and talking to him before you sign him to understand his mentality and all of that, then you're making a bad signing automatically, pretty much. So, yeah, lots to say, but I do think that they need to give this man this last year because otherwise it's an unfinished judgment, He had a good season, a bad season. So how do you judge him? You give him that third season and then decide from there. And I think that's the logical choice.
Well, that is good news for me. That's the kind of stuff that I like to hear, man. More Ten Hag, I'm all for that, man. To be honest with you. All right, this kind of there was a last game where there was an absolute tonking of a team, and good old Spurs at it again,
bro.
Yeah.
They're crumbling.
I mean, 4-2 flatters them. 4-2 flatters them. They got absolutely battered that game, like from top to bottom. I don't know what's happening with these players now. I mean, when you have Richarlison coming off the bench and looking like a hero in a 4-2 defeat, that's all you need to know about the kind of performance that they put out. I don't know what's happening with these players, man. Let's start from the back. You know how they were hyping up that Vicario guy? You know how they were hyping him up? When
they were hyping.
He can't even.
They were hyping.
Come out for crosses, man.
I know.
He's a good shortstopper and all that, but man, every corner, man.
Every single one.
He's struggling.
That was pitiful. That was pitiful, and the fact that Ange came afterwards and said, "Yeah, we don't really worry about that." I'm like, really? You can't say that, man. We don't worry about
corners. Since he said that, I think they conceded like four goals. Since he said, and you know what? I mean, I'm watching the Spurs fan channels. Where I'm just laughing, man. The guy that was their messiah at the beginning of the season, the turnaround is complete.
Fans will turn, man.
They're turning already. That's crazy, man. This guy, I mean, obviously, like, I think the media obviously like elevated him too much and hyped him too much. Yeah. He's done a good job overall to get them.
He's done a good job footballistically.
Yeah.
In terms of where they were, I mean, they were 8th last year. Well, okay.
They were 8th last year. So in terms of that, he's improved the team in that sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, to turn on him is crazy, man. But I mean, he needs to fix up because next season this is going to be even worse because he already got figured out, and and he got figured out early. Usually it takes like a season to get figured out.
Quick thing.
He got figured out early. So next season, and man is already like asking for players, saying, "Oh, we need this, we need that." That's how Mourinho and them were talking. That's how That's how they were talking. Yeah, go.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was just saying, like, that's how they were talking. And at the start of the season, that was funny. One of the journalists was saying, at the start of the season, somebody asked him, like, that question about, like, what would he need and what not to play his style. And he was like, nah, man, as a coach, like a good coach, you gotta improve what's there, you know, you gotta work with what's there. And now man is asking, he's begging for players right now.
Pen and paper out there.
The quick turnaround, man. But yeah, man,
I mean,
next season is interesting.
This league will find you out, man. You can come and hold the philosophy you want. This league will. It will show you up. There's no hiding place in the Prem.
People will study you.
They will study you. So yeah, we'll see next season. We'll see next season how they do. But obviously they're gonna finish 5th right now. So I mean, it's just peak because they're gonna get smashed up to finish the season.
They're on some losses. The 6th place is not even guaranteed for them.
We still have hope. We can't laugh too much on them because like they still hold our future in their hands. So
they still do, yeah.
They do.
Man, what a beautiful story it would be if Spurs go on to do it and then we finish. Oh man, that their fans will never forget that team.
They'll not forget that.
First time will not digest that, man, ever.
Didn't you guys like win a title at White Hart Lane though? At one point?
Yeah, we have. And we
won
our Trafford Cup.
You won your what?
We won our White Hart Lane and we won our Trafford too.
You won our Trafford too. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so yeah, they're not gonna forget that.
Yeah, for them.
But
yeah. All right then, guys. Yeah, that was nice, man. It was just a quick go around of the leagues and everything. I got somebody smashing my door down. That's probably but yeah. Looks like we've gone around. Do you have anything else to add, boys, before we leave? Before we go, our time is quickly approaching.
That's right. I mean, you go, Terry.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, looking forward to this weekend and the end of the season. Big week, championship Sunday next week as well. Yeah. So it came quick, man. The season is already done.
It's already done. Can you believe that?
Big thing. Yeah. So we'll see. It's gonna be exciting.
Definitely, yeah. Same here. Looking forward to the finals. That's big. Looking forward as well to the end of the season. We still have a pending, let's say, decision that's gonna come through. Who's gonna win the title race? We're still on that. There's still possibilities, as you were saying.
Every other league is already complete. It's just this one.
It's just this one. It's just this one. So, and it's a big suspense that we're into. So it's gonna be really interesting to see those next few games. And looking forward to enjoy all of that.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got the penultimate weekend this weekend. And we got City going to Fulham in terms of the title race, and then the big one. Well, supposed to be the big one. Arsenal going away at United, which traditionally we've always struggled at, Old Trafford. So
one win in the last 16 games.
Wow.
One win in the last 16 games at Old Trafford.
Old Trafford. Yeah. So it is a boogie stadium for us, man. So nothing is given, but it's just in terms of form, there should only be one.
Bro, it's day and night.
Day and night.
Should only be one winner. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's gonna be the title race this weekend. And just a final word on my fantasy league team. I have a big dilemma whether to play my bench boost or my triple captain. I'm still like,
Hey,
with,
play
That's
them both.
you
I
can't,
can't play both.
Oh, you
You
can only
can't
play
play
one.
both.
Oh, yeah, you can only play one
Yeah,
at the time.
man. You saved up too much, man.
Saved up, man.
You wanted to just end so big.
Saved up,
now I have a
man.
serious problem. But yeah, I have to think about that. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah,
So guys, yeah, we're looking forward to see you well, at the end of the week to round up the football action, especially the Premier League action.
that's right.
We Our teams are playing against each other, so that should be a fiery one. That should be the feuding bros.
In action.
Yeah, in action. Exactly. All right. So hey, again, people, if you like us and you like what we're doing here, just give us a like. And if you really like us, you know, leave a comment and subscribe to our channel. We just love to talk about football. We're not professionals, but we're just going with the flow. So if you like what we're doing, man, just encourage us with a thumbs up at least. All
That's
right.
right.
Thank you
All
guys,
right,
and
guys.
I'll see you
Take
soon.
care.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
All righty.